Hello everyone, I'm Marina and it's Sakramel School. I have not ordered anything from AliExpress for a while and finally decided to purchase lots of stuff. Today we're going to review it all. All the links will be in the description. You will see a really cool aquarium design with new dual forms. So let's get right into it. The most exciting product I got is this almond-shaped dual forms. I know that you can already buy them in other stores, but they're more expensive there. And on AliExpress, they cost only $5 to $6. And they instantly give you that almond shape, so we will try them out today. Besides, I also got some regular forms. These plastic ones are the dupes for the Nail Revolution forms. There is a deep cut for the smile line, so you can use them for arched nail sculpting and for modern almond shape. There are already marks for the lateral folds, and that's amazing. The next few items are from the decor category, aquarium design to be more exact. It's a foil, a few boxes of dried flowers. They also look amazing in this design, and I think we will use them today. Another item I've been waiting for are these shell pieces. They look gorgeous in aquarium designs. And you can't take your eyes off the nails, because they're like a rainbow. I got some Yuki flakes, of course. It's such a thin foil that does not give extra thickness. Cat eye designs are on point now, so I've got this silver one. And I think we can cover it with stained glass gel polishes to get various shades. I highly recommend you to store your brushes in such a case. I already have one, you could have seen it. And the coolest thing about it is that you can unfold it and set it up on your desk. So you can see all the brushes you have and take the one you need. I've also got some brushes for the students for acrygel nail sculpting, but I've tried them out and they're too soft for acrygel. So I will give them to our students for gel sculpting. And here are some neon rhinestones. I rarely use them, so there is no point to buy Swarovski. These are not that top quality, but we don't use them that much, so they will do. I've ordered a few nail powders, but right now I have only this pink one. These are all the items I've bought, so I can't wait to try them all out in the designs. So we'll see what we can do with them. My model is here, so it's time to test our new AliExpress products. We will do an extension using almond dual forms. Look at my model's nails. I've invited her since she's got narrow nails, so the forms would fit nicely. Prepare the nails for sculpting doing a manicure. I push the cuticle with an orange stick and lift it up with a red diamond drill bit, 0.23 in diameter. The speed is 15 to 17,000 RPM. Forward position, I process all the left sides. Now switch the rotation direction to reverse and process the right ones. Don't forget about the side sinuses. And polish the lateral folds. I won't cut the cuticle now, I'll do it after sculpting. When sculpting with dual forms, you don't need to remove the free edge completely. Just give it a shape and file with the soft side of the file. Apply the base products. My model's nails are wet, so I also apply a dehydrator to dry the nail plate, a primer for better bonding, and an acidic base coat so there are no liftings. Apply a thin layer with rubbing moves. If the layer is too thick, you can file it too hard on the sides, and there will be dips. We don't want that, so apply thinly. Send it to the lamp to cure for 30 seconds. Now let's feed the forms. They have a smooth arch, easy to hold. We don't need such lengths today though. Place it on the nail plate. I can see that number 4 does not fit, so let's try number 5. Place it, don't push too hard. I see that it covers the sidewalls, but it doesn't fit in the cuticle zone. There's a gap, so I take scissors and cut off all the extra plastic. Fit it again, and since I cut it, it will fit nicely. The material won't flow from under it, it's all perfect now. From the side view, I can see some space between the form and the nail plate to strengthen the stress zone. I pick up the forms for all the nails. When I opened the box with these forms, I first thought, who would need these tiny ones? But there are such nails, as you can see. I've picked up the biggest form from the set so you could see the size. If even this one is not big enough, then you can build up the sidewalls with Aquagel, for example. Or place it twice for the nails to have a correct shape. Done with fitting. Now with a thin permanent marker, I mark the lengths we need. Let's make a medium one. Not too long and not too short, since we're doing almonds and they can be short. If the length is short, then it's either oval or just sharp nails, but not almonds. Other nails will be shorter, just to 1 to 2 millimeters. Index, middle and ring ones are of the same length. So now I place the forms next to each other. I'm going to use this Aquagel from Galactic, a special liquid for aligning, and a sculpting brush. And of course, this precious glittery gorgeousness. Everything you've got in store will do for this design. I pick up some shells with tweezers and crash them like this to get smaller pieces. Moving on to the most exciting part. First, I apply a layer of a top coat in the form. You can also use a base coat or a clear gel, a medium layer. Then, pick up a fragment and place it in the center of the form. It doesn't bend, so it needs more space. I also put here this golden feather, add smaller shell pieces, and some silver hollow Yuki flakes. I love using them for such aquarium designs for more definition. Turn it over and check the result. And in this position, send it to the lamp to cure for a few seconds. This is our template, and we only need to add camouflage gel in here. I squeeze a drop in the form and spread it with a brush, sculpting the side walls so they are not too thin. Pulling Aquagel towards me. The free edge should not be too thick, about 1 millimeter, 0.7 in this case. I love using this brush. It quickly spreads the material, just in a few strokes. We shape almonds, so don't lay out too much, so as not to file the excess. Done with the layout, now placing it on the nail, checking it on the sides, push into the cuticle, turn the hand and smooth out the layering from the inside. Remove all the excess material. Once again, check the form setup, the symmetry, and send it to the lamp. Cure it for 10 seconds. Now grab tweezers and squeeze at the gross points and on the free edge. I can see that the form starts lifting, so I take it off and send to cure. At our nail courses, when students take off the forms and models see the result, they all go wow, because this design looks fantastic. I really like it. Oops, while I was talking, I forgot to remove the excess, and there is such a layering. But it's okay, I will show you how to fix it. I place the form on the index finger and smooth it out from the inside. I fix it, check the symmetry, and now send it to the lamp. There won't be any design on the rest of the nails, only a camouflage base, though there is not too much going on. But if you want more, then go for it. I already got used to working with dual forms, so I go pretty fast. It may seem difficult at first, but once you get enough practice, it will be faster. On the other hand, we decided to do a different design, with flowers. Pick up the forms first. Most of the used ones fit nicely. But mind that on the right hand, the nails are wider than on the left, so I pick up the forms of the right size. Wipe off the marker, since the forms are reusable, and put them in the box. I'm going to work with this thick clear gel, since I want the nails to be transparent. Here are the dried flowers. I don't know which ones to use yet. I like these big ones, but for these narrow nails, they will be too big, I guess. We can take petals and use them in our design. These ones are also really pretty. So I've picked up some flowers. We'll decide which ones we will need. Apply a medium layer of gel. Don't get too deep so there are no bubbles. You may ask why I'm using gel and not acrygel. The thing is that even clear acrygels are not as clear as gels. And we want our tips to be crystal clear. Apply dried flowers, press them into the gel, turn it over, and check. Here we've got a pretty bubble. They give it more of an aquarium look. Cure in the lamp and add some glitter on the smile line. Apply a thin layer of gel. The flowers aren't fixed too tight, so you can cure them for more. Gel cures slower than acrygel. Add glitter and make a gradient closer to the tip. Don't apply too much. This is just right, I think. Cure once again in this position for more time, so the glitter could fix well. Now grab a bigger drop and spread it in the form. A thin layer on the tip. Maximum is on the stress zone and almost none at the cuticle. Just as we did before, place this gel tip on the nail. Hold it tight near the cuticle so the gel does not flood. Press it, push a little. Here, unfortunately, we can't smooth it out as we did with acrygel, since it will flow and get stuck to the brush. Cure in a lamp for 30 seconds. Now squeeze, hold it near the cuticle, shake the form, and take it off. Cure for 2 more minutes, while laying out the design on the rest of the tips. By the way, dual forms were initially designed for this type of work, and only with an appearance of acrygel, they were given a second life. I design all the tips at once, cure them, and then I will get them on the nails. Done with the design, now grab a big drop and cover it all up. Remove the excess and place on the nails. I can see that the form lifts up a little, since our design is pretty voluminous, so I'm holding the form and my model is assisting me and holding the lamp. Of course, we could have made it simpler, sculpting and designing on the regular forms. The thing is that such flowers often stick out and it's not that easy to cover them up, so dual forms really help here. I think it's clear now why dual forms weren't that widely popular for working with gels and acrygels. Since with gels, you had to hold the form. With acrygel, it was okay. But, as I've said before, acrygel won't get you that crystal tip, since even the clearest ones are a bit muddy because of acrylic powder. Fix it, and now sand into the lamp for 2 minutes. Squeeze with tweezers and remove the forms. I shape almonds, getting the brush under the nails and filing lower parallels. Compare the lengths so it's the same. File up the tips so that they are not too thick. Now, I grab a green carbide drill bit with a thin tip. The speed is about 20 to 25,000 RPM and go on the cuticle. I also file out the layering from the inside. To smooth out the inner surface, pull the front fold well. It often happens that Aquagel gets into the side sinuses, so get there with a red diamond flame drill bit, lifting up the cuticle and cutting it with tweezer scissors. Wipe off all the dust and apply a top coat. It's way easier to shape almonds with such forms than with regular ones. So you should definitely buy and try them out. We're not done yet. We've got the other hand. I repeat these steps, filing near the cuticle, and here it turned out more complex, since there was not enough material, so I had to add some more gel. I shape the nails, cut the cuticle, and cover them up with a top coat, my favorite stage. Make sure to cover up the inside as well for the nails to look even more crystally. Write in the comments if you like nail product reviews and which design is prettier. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Success in your work. Bye bye!